Good morning. Great morning to you guys. Good morning. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. God bless my country of Mexico. God bless my city of Tijuana. And also God bless the United States of America. How is everybody doing? I am Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. God bless every single one of you. Let's thank God that we have two hands, two legs, a heart that we can feel, a mind that we can think, eyes that we can see, and a voice that we can communicate. God bless you all. God bless you all. How's everybody doing? Really beautiful day over here in Tijuana. It's a really sunny day. It's been kind of cold late at night, but really sunny day. Really sunny day. Today it's been every day since Monday. It's been sunny, every day. But we had a little bit of rain on Saturday. It's kind of weird. This weather, man, in our city is really weird. How's everybody doing? Topics of today. Really important topics of today. 5 cases of coronavirus in the state of Baja. 5 cases of coronavirus in the state of Baja. We wake up to this news. We wake up to this. To 5 cases of coronavirus in our state. Last night, at around 11 something p.m. I was notified by another journalist that there were 2 cases over here. One of them is in critical condition. The other one is stable. And other 3 are in another part of the state. Now, for everybody that is watching, how many municipal cities has the state of Baja? For everybody that is watching, the state of Baja has 5 municipal cities. I will go through. ¿Qué onda, cabrón? It's a friend of mine. I will go by city. First city is Tijuana, that is the biggest one. Then we go to Mexicali. Then we go to Tecate, then is Rosarito, and then is Ensenada. 5 cities are the municipal cities on the state of Baja California. Baja California. The state of Baja California has 5 municipal cities. Now, there's 5 cases of coronavirus. And those 5 cases of coronavirus, ¿qué onda, Yo Cardona? ¿Cómo estás? In those 5 cases, 3 of them are in the city of Mexicali, and 2 of them are in Tijuana. Apparently, the 2 of them that they are in Tijuana, 1 of them is in critical condition, the other one is stable, and the other 3 in Mexicali, they are isolated. There's 5 cases. We wake up to this news that we have 5 cases of coronavirus in Tijuana. I will do this video in Spanish later on as it is important. Tenemos 5 casos de coronavirus en Tijuana. Haré un video más adelante en español para toda la gente y mi gente en Tijuana. There's 5 cases of coronavirus. We wake up to this. How is the Tijuana people prepared? And as we were talking yesterday, that the president of Mexico is saying that Mexico is prepared for the coronavirus, that is a complete and absolute lie. We are not prepared for the coronavirus. We wake up to this, and muchas gracias, Esmeralda, un abrazo. We wake up to this, and people are panicking. There's it's exactly the atmosphere that we've been breathing in terms of the insecurity with the killings of women. Now, on top of that, we get the coronavirus. On top of being the most, my God, man, we have been suffering so much since 2018. The massive influx of migrants in 2018, massive influx of migrants in 2019, and killings of women and assassinations, being the #1 city in the world for violence and delinquents. And now add the fact that we got 2 cases of coronavirus in Tijuana and 3 cases in Mexicali. One of them is in critical condition. My God. And now the missing people, the missing women, the killing spree on women over here in the city of Tijuana. More than 4,000 women have been assassinated in the year 2019 to 2020 in Mexico. A lot of them have been in Tijuana. And now we get the 2 cases of coronavirus. My God. It is, and it has been difficult, but today we wake up to this news of the coronavirus, and it makes it more difficult for a Tijuana citizen and for the citizens of Tijuana. There is a strong sense of urgency to see what the government is going to do. And as the day goes on, I will be, talking to a couple friends of mine that they are journalists. And I will be, talking to a couple people of mine that they work on the General Hospital to see if I can get access to the General Hospital, not to be, close to the person, but to ask the medical department, how is the coronavirus being handled? People want to know. Now, how this coronavirus got to Tijuana and got to Mexicali or got to the state of Baja. The speculation, it is strong speculation, that coronavirus got here apparently by a visitor by Italy, by people by Italy. That is what the medical department is giving and the health department is giving to the press right now. That that got here by people from Italy. Baja California is a state that has worldwide visitors. As I was telling you, Tijuana is the most visited border in the world, and it is a really transitated state. The state of Baja California is a really transitated state that has diversity of cultures and diversity of people. Now, this is a red flag for everybody that, for those people that they have coming from Italy, in the United States. If you got relatives in Italy and they're coming to the United States, please, try to be as careful as possible. As right now, in Tijuana and in Mexicali, these 5 cases of coronavirus were infected or were transmitted by people from Italy. It's a speculation. It is a fact. It is not a speculation. It is a fact that this transmitted virus was transmitted by a person from Italy. So, 5 cases of coronavirus, 2 of them in Tijuana, 3 of them in Mexicali, 1 of them in critical condition that is in Tijuana, and people are, with the now it's like a warfare, really. It's like a warfare now. You see people outside wearing masks, cover their faces. It is. I never thought that it would get to this point, and it is surprising. It is an impact in our city. How all this, warfare that we are going through right now, as influx of migrants, as the diversity of cultures, as all these infections and viruses that they're coming through our borders and through our and through our cities, and how all this war between politics that is going on, it is just another stress level on every citizen. And California needs to be prepared for what is happening in Tijuana. California, San Diego, California. As you know, there's cases of coronavirus in San Diego, California. And right now, you know, there are 2 cases, and one of them in critical condition over here in Tijuana of coronavirus. So for people that are watching, how's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. 5 cases of coronavirus. First topic of the day. We got 2 topics to end. The first topic, 5 cases of coronavirus in the state of Baja, 3 in Mexicali. They are registered. 2 of them in Tijuana. 1 of them in Tijuana is in critical condition. How these cases of coronavirus, or how the coronavirus got to the state of Baja, medical department and the health department are saying that it was a visitor from Italy, and people from Italy that they have come to this city and to the state of Baja. Amazing. Second topic of the day. Does Mexico need to do exactly what Greece has done? What Greece is doing to stop the major influx of migrants that are coming from Turkey, and the major influx of migrants that they're coming through Turkey from Iraq and also from Syria. Greece, as we gave you guys the update yesterday, Greece stopped the caravan from Turkey, that it was that these are migrants from Syria and from Iraq, and they closed the doors, and the Prime Minister of Greece said, Greece has borders, Europe has borders, borders need to be respected, and we are a sovereign nation. Does Mexico need to do exactly what Greece did? This has been a worldwide topic, as journalists in Mexico had openly talked about what is the comparison of what is happening in Greece with Mexico, and what is the comparison of what Mexico needs to do, as you know, what Greece has been doing. A lot of the journalists and a lot of people have been saying that yes, Mexico needs to do exactly what Greece is doing. Close the border and not let nobody until they're documented. That is the responsibility of the other country for being a third world secure country, and for being the country that has signed the the global compact of immigration, which is the other country that is being irresponsible with migrants on this particular part of Greece. The other country is none other than Turkey. Why Turkey? Because Turkey is being completely irresponsible on saying, you know what? We don't want nothing to do with migrants anymore. We don't care about migrants anymore. We just want to let them go through and let Greece handle it. It is exactly what happened with Guatemala. Guatemala said last time, we don't want nothing to do. We don't care about them. Let them go and let Mexico handle them. And Mexico, what did Mexico did? Mexico let everybody in. We had, you know, a confrontation between migrants and the National Guard that it was so unfortunate. And now because of that, we have a conflict, and we have now a crisis in Tapachula, with migrants not getting food, with migrants not getting water, with migrants living on difficult situations, on difficult stations, and with migrants living on shelters that they don't even have the capacity and the resources to maintain people. This is a problem. This is because of the United Nations, as I have been insisted, and this is because of the global compacts that the United Nations is making. Yesterday, Nancy Pelosi was talking about the education reform. I told you guys, and I've been telling you guys, watch out for the global compact of education that is coming. Watch out for that. That is the new way to attack the President of the United States. And it's going to be really important that you guys watch, because the global compact of education is coming on the 14th of May of 2020. It's going to be another strategy to attack the president, because the president is going to say, I don't want nothing, I don't want no globalist agenda. And now, because he doesn't want no globalist agenda, he's going to get attacked through education, through you don't want to support children, through you don't want to support the childhood, through you don't want to support the education of worldwide, young people. You don't want to support that. So he's going to get attacked through that. And Nancy Pelosi yesterday was talking about that. Watch the Nancy Pelosi conference. Democrats are working slowly by slowly, and globalism is attacking the American politics with global compacts, as the global compact of immigration has attacked the borders of the United States, completely destabilized them. Now, in a way, destabilized in what way? Border Patrol is overwhelmed. Detention centers are packed. Courts are packed, and there's a lot of money that is being spent in detention centers and also on immigration resources. So watch out for the global compact of education. I told you guys need to be ready for every globalist compact that the United Nations is making. As for the global compact of immigration, that it was signed, and this particular, situation that we're talking about, Turkey, and we're talking about Greece. This is a problem that the United Nations is creating, and they just throw the rock and they hide the hand. Like we say in Mexico, tira la piedra y esconde la mano. The United Nations is doing exactly that. They throw the problem and they hide the hand, and they say, you guys take care of it. It is exactly what is happening to Turkey. Turkey said, we throw you the problem, you take care of it. You got all these people from Iraq, you got all these people from Syria migrating massively since 2015 to Turkey. And then you got the problem in Greece that almost 1 million people migrated to Greece in 2015. And also almost 300 and some thousand people migrated to Italy, and almost 5,000 people migrated to Spain. Now we got a problem. And almost 1 million people migrated to Germany, 1 million people migrated to Switzerland, more than 1 million people migrated to Norway, and more than 100 and some thousand people migrated to Hungary. So all these globalist compacts, they create chaos and they create problems and they destabilize economies. For the state to have control now is the new world order. It's socialism is the new world order. So now, what is this global compact of education is going to do for you guys? It's going to destabilize the education program. This is why the liberty of transgenders giving classes of transgender education and 5 to 5-year-olds to 6-year-olds is the new level of education, new freedom, new liberalism, new freedom of speech. It's exercising their freedom to the liberalism level. We have to be real careful with what the United States is going to be signing as a global compact of education. In terms of my country, we have to worry about if the president is going to sign it or not. We already know that our president is a piece of crap, that he's a socialist piece of crap president, and that he is a puppet of Soros and is a puppet of the United Nations. Now, what Mexicans need to do, we need to be holding strong and be communicating and exposing what is happening as reporters, but as people, as citizens, we need to stand our ground, go out there, protest and manifest ourselves that we don't want no global compact of education, because it's going to change our history, it's going to change our lives, it's going to change the way of indoctrinating our children, and also that we need to stand like Greece is standing. Imagine the history of Greece. Do you guys know that that Greece is a pillar of worldwide history? Greece is a pillar of worldwide history. And imagine Greece being taken over by globalism. That is why, that is what Greece has been suffering since 2015 with all this influx of migrants. This is why the prime minister in the Greece government told everybody, we're not opening our doors anymore. You guys are destroying us. The United Nations is destroying every country with their globalist compacts. Every country with their globalist compacts. I was watching a video where they were burning a particular part, this African migrants, they were burning a particular part where they were cab drivers and all of this. And the fire department wanted to go in there to turn the fire out, and the migrants hurt the fire department people, and they kicked them out. They said, no, we want the fire to start. We want riots. We want chaos. This is what socialism and this new world order is about. Destabilizing everything, destabilizing laws, immigration laws, constitution. Is the change of the world. And to change the world, you got to create chaos for them to be an order. And who's going to put the order? The United Nations, Soros, the new embodiment of who's going to take charge, like Political Bencher says. And the one that wants to take charge, guess who is it? It's China. That is why there's a lot of speculations. That is why the coronavirus is happening. I throw the virus out. You depend on me. The world depends on my economy. The world depends on my exportation, my importation. The world depends on my product. So I throw a virus out, and you guys are going to suffer, and you guys are going to know. You guys are going to beg me to stop. I am the one. I am the leader. That is why China is saying. And it is a complete and constant fight with the United States, because the United States wants to be the leader of the world. And China is fighting with the United States. Also Russia. So you got all these, high level countries, that they're first class world countries, that they're fighting for the embodiment of who's going to be the leader of the world. If the United States is going to be the leader of the world, you guys know that it's not going to be a socialist leader. It's a capitalist leader. So all of this, people, that I'm explaining to you, it goes more further than that, man. We are watching just a little piece of a puzzle that is influx of migrants. We are watching another piece of a puzzle that is the coronavirus. That is, it comes in the Bible. You guys need to, everything. Oh my God, it's so big. So it's just topic, piece of a puzzle. Influx of migrants, global compact of immigration, another piece of a puzzle. Global compact of education. Now we need, we got immigrants migrating freely. Now we open the borders. We have control of that. Okay, now we need somebody to control everything, and we need to let everybody know that we have control of that. How are we going to do it? Let go of virus. And everybody may realize that, we need to stop it, and it is in our country, and we have the control of the economy. Okay, we got that. Now we need to indoctrinate people, and we need to indoctrinate all the children that they're coming, and all the young people. What do? Global compact of education. All right, we got that. Okay, now we need to control, the environment. We need to control, the changes of the resources and everything, the minerals and all this stuff. What we need to do, and it's coming, the global compact of weather. It's coming. This is why Alexandria Ocasio and all these socialists, and you said this little girl Greta, pushing for the globalist agenda. It's coming. It's coming. So all of this are pieces of a puzzle. All of this are pieces of the puzzle for a globalist agenda. Now, back to the question that I was asking, does Mexico need to act like Greece if we want to survive, and if we want to live, and if we want a future for our children? Yes, we need to do exactly what Greece is doing, because Mexico is turning into it is already part of a socialist country. It is turning little by little. Little by little. I will ask you a question, and I will be honest with you. What is one of the things that this socialist, democratic socialist agenda and all this socialist agenda of the left has done as the ideology of procreation? Do you guys know that one of the things that is to decrease the population? Right? One of the socialist agenda and all these liberals agenda is to decrease the population, like Alexandria Ocasio says, right? Decrease the population so the world can live longer. Wow, it is happening with the virus, right? And they want to infest with the virus. Not only that, they're creating in our minds. It's all about, a psychological strategy, right? It's all about psychological strategy. They're creating in our minds what? Power governments and empowerment is always created, and domination. You can dominate a person, and you can dominate countries by what? By fear. By fear. And with this, all of this insecurity, viruses, and all of this that is happening, do you think the millenniums now want to procreate? Question mark. Do you think that they want to procreate? Have a family? They don't want to. Why? Because of all of the things that is happening and how the socialist, liberal agenda and all the United Nations and globalist agenda, how it's playing a psychological part in our heads. Don't procreate because the world is too full. It's too full. And exactly, Susan Bible, by bad education. Exactly. This the new indoctrination. That is the global compact of education. I'm telling you, pieces of the puzzle in every part. Now nobody wants to have a family because it's too risky. Some of them still do. Yeah, some of them. But that's the word, Raymond, that we're not supposed to be having. Some of them. It shouldn't be a some of them. It should be, I want to have a family. I can do whatever I want. We are in that term right now, and I'm agree with you on some of them. It's going to be a point that is not going to be some of them. It's going to be a point that is going to be scary to procreate because of all the chaos that is being created. And education is going to be so hard. And our lives are going to be so hard. Because you're scared of the viruses, you're scared of vaccines, you're scared of, technologies, you're scared of all the things that are happening. Fear, implement fear. This is why the activists, they're all together. They attacked. Piensan que uno está baboso. Estos güeyes piensan que uno está menso. You guys think that we're dumb. You guys think that we're dumb? No. We're thinking of your strategy. To know where you're going, you need to know the enemy. And this is what socialism is about. To know what socialists think, you need to start reading what socialism is about. Read what socialism signifies and what socialism is coming. Now, when you talk to a socialist, you tell them this has been happening in socialist countries, and they will tell you, how about Venezuela? You can't compare Venezuela to America, Oscar. That is never going to happen. No, it's never going to happen. But you're trying to bring that to the United States of America. Where's the logic on that? They have stupid responses like that because they justify their acts by just saying it's never going to happen to the United States. The United States can provide for the world. My God, how's everybody doing? God bless you all. And this beautiful morning, let's thank God that we are free. We never thank God that we are free still. We never say thank you that we still have the freedom to get out of the car right now, or get out of the car and I will buy a taco. I don't have an electronical, device that I have to pay with a Bitcoin or something like that. I still have, paper that I can get out and buy a taco. Get out and buy a pizza. Put gasoline in my car. Have the liberty to go out and work in the day that I want. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let's thank God for everything that we, that we are going through on a daily day basis. God bless everybody that is watching. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. Thank you so much for watching. On Saturday, I will have a great show on YouTube for you guys, talking about how the comparisons with Greece and the comparisons with Mexico, how everything is almost exactly the same. How everything is almost exactly the same. So we're gonna have that show for you guys on Saturday. God bless you all. Stay safe. And always remember, everybody, peace and love. Follow my YouTube channel as Oscar Blue. Also, you can follow me at Border Network News, and also Border Network News, and also on Twitter as Border Network News, Oscar Blue. God bless you all. Stay safe, and always remember peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless you all.